10 things you didn't know about LeBron James. While everyone knows LeBron James is one of the most famous athletes ever to be under the spotlight since his high school days, you probably think you have already heard everything about him. But in this video, we will show you 10 things about LeBron James you probably didn't know. And first up, did you guys know that LeBron has never met his biological father? We've all heard of LeBron's mother, Gloria, who raised him to become one of the greatest athletes of all time. But a lot wonder who LeBron's father is. His name is Anthony McClellan. He's believed to have had a casual relationship with Gloria back in 1984, which led to the birth of LeBron. After LeBron was born, McClellan was out of the picture, spending lots of time in prison for various reasons, including arson and theft. To this day, LeBron has never met his biological father. But y'all, while we've all seen LeBron take flight before, or even hit his favorite pull-up shot, but did y'all know that LeBron is actually left-handed? Most of us never really question if he is left-handed or right-handed, based on the way he plays the game of basketball. The fact is, LeBron does everything else with his left hand, actually. In a post-game interview during the 2017 NBA playoffs, he was asked why he chooses to shoot with his right hand instead of his left. Bron didn't really have a specific answer, but he said that while growing up, all of his favorite players shot with the right hand, which could be a good explanation for that. I have no idea how I became a right-handed basketball player. I think it was probably Michael Jordan, Penny Hardaway, guys that I look up to growing up. Seeing those guys shooting righty, so I was like, I guess I'll shoot righty. Yeah, I'm pretty much a left-handed guy, James said. Next up, we got how LeBron missed the majority of 4th grade. LeBron had a tough upbringing moving around with a single mom. During his elementary school days, they moved about 10 times, and he went to 4 to 5 different schools. But his worst school year was in the 4th grade, where he missed almost 100 days of school. The reason for that was because the fact that his mother had spent 7 days in county jail for committing petty crimes like trespassing and disorderly conduct. And for that reason, LeBron was too ashamed to go to school, so he missed the majority of the 4th grade. But LeBron made up for it with perfect attendance in the 5th grade. Now, even though LeBron missed so many days of school, all that matters is that he didn't quit. But he did quit football. Yup, LeBron's first sport was actually football. He started playing when he was 8 years old, and his football career lasted until he got to high school. Being a super athlete, he was just as good on the football field as he was on a basketball court. But one scary injury forced him to stick to playing basketball only. Because LeBron broke his non-shooting wrist in an AAU game the summer before his senior year, Michael Jordan's personal orthopedist and trainer helped LeBron rehab. And after that, he decided that he was officially done playing football. Now, while that was bad news for LeBron going into his senior year, he ended up getting a suspension his senior year as well. LeBron was a big-time star while he was still at St. Vincent St. Mary High School. It was obvious that he would be the next big thing to go into the NBA, and everyone had his attention. In his senior year, a scandal broke out when LeBron accepted 2 throwback jerseys in exchange for a photo at a clothing store in Cleveland. All LeBron did was take a photo with the owner of the store, which ended up going on the wall. And in exchange, LeBron accepted a Gale Sayers Chicago Bears jersey and Wes Unseld Washington Bullets jersey as a gift. By the time the controversy hit the headlines, LeBron was already projected as the first overall pick in the NBA. The Ohio High School Athletic Governing Body had a hard time understanding this, since the value of the jerseys was estimated at $845, and no amateur athlete could have been paid or received anything with the value of over $100. They ruled that LeBron was no longer eligible to play high school basketball, seeing the jerseys as a direct violation of the OSHA bylaws on amateurism. Because in fact, LeBron did capitalize on athletic fame by receiving these gifts. The suspension came when there were only 5 games left in his senior year. LeBron's mom hired a lawyer to address the decision, and the end result ended up with LeBron only getting a 2-game suspension. But I bet y'all ain't know that LeBron picked Nike for less money. Being in his senior year, everybody knew that LeBron would end up in the NBA and become one of the best players in the league. Every major sports company wanted to sign him, and they were all sending private jets to arrange a meeting with the upcoming superstar. Reebok was the first in line, and LeBron said no to their $100 million offer, hoping that Adidas and Nike would offer more. Adidas offered only $60 million, which LeBron found offensive and moved on to his last meeting with Nike. They ended up being his favorite company and agreed on an $87 million deal, which later turned up into a lifetime deal. I wonder how that sneaker deal would have turned out if LeBron had went to college instead of straight to the NBA. Because if he did go to college, he would have gone to Ohio State. LeBron was a tremendous talent when he was in high school, and there was no doubt that he would go straight to the NBA. But if you are wondering where he would have gone to college if he had to, LeBron would have picked Ohio State. But since we didn't get to see the aftermath of a college decision, let's see what actually happened after the decision. LeBron started his NBA career with the Cleveland Cavaliers in his home state of Ohio. He turned the Cavs organization around and put them back on the NBA map and led them to their first ever NBA Finals in 2007. After his contract expired, it was clear that he was making a decision on what team he wanted to go to, but a lot of fans had a problem with the way he did it. LeBron scheduled a live interview in which he would announce his next move, which was known as the decision. He caught lots of slack from his haters with the way he went about it, but he actually donated all of the $2.5 million earned from the interview to charity. Did y'all know LeBron owns stake in Liverpool FC? Liverpool FC is one of the most famous soccer clubs in the world. Not many know that LeBron owns stake in this Premier League club. In 2011, LeBron bought a 2% stake in Liverpool FC for approximately $6.5 million. According to sports investment bankers, by 2018, Liverpool could be sold for at least $1.6 billion. And that was a light estimate, I'm sure. But using that estimate, LeBron's stake was worth $32 million in just 7 years after the acquisition. According to data from Forbes, in 2020, Liverpool is valued at $4.1 billion and generates an annual revenue of around $619 million, meaning that James' stake in the club is now worth around $44 million. And for our last one, guys, we got LeBron making the cover of Vogue. LeBron was the first black man on the cover of Vogue magazine. There were only 2 males to ever make a Vogue cover before LeBron did in April 2008, which were Richard Gere and George Clooney. On the cover, LeBron had Gisele Bündchen in one hand and a basketball in the other. He dressed up in basketball gear, flexing, screaming. He was even dribbling a ball. Gisele, on the other hand, was wearing a gorgeous slim-fitting dress with a beautiful smile. This cover was super dope. But hey guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And guys, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on them notification bells to catch a new video every week. Until next time, y'all. Peace.